Hello everyone, welcome back to h.porter's YouTube channel. Today we're going to be bringing you a Project Skadi tutorial, how to get the frost gun, the Winter's Howl unclassified via the Easter egg. A couple of things before we get started. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you're returning to the channel, welcome back. If you like this kind of stuff, feel free to like and subscribe. Just a couple recommendations. You guys are going to need explosives for this, so I recommend keeping the starting pistol. It helps a lot. Also, the trench gun helps quite a good deal for certain aspects of the Easter egg, which I will show. If you're lucky enough to get the Hellion Salvo, that'll take care of everything for you. It's been a really bad drop rate for me lately. So, alright, with that, let's get into the video. First thing you guys are going to want to do is make your way down here to the laboratories and turn the power switch on. Without that, you're not going to be able to do anything you want to do. Next up, you're going to want to go ahead and retrieve the first and the second Pack-a-Punch pieces. The first Pack-a-Punch piece can be found at the start of the map in the main offices area in one of three locations. It'll either be next to the perk machine, to the left of the perk machine, behind this desk here where it was for me, or in the middle of the room laying on top of some desks. When you find it, go ahead and pick it up. Make your way down to the war room level. That's where you'll find the second piece of the Pack-a-Punch. We're not going to immediately get the third Pack-a-Punch machine, which is inside the DEF CON room. There's a couple of things we need to do first. So, make your way down to the war room, and the Pack-a-Punch part will be in one of three locations. Or, forgive me, not the war room. Sorry. Make your way down to the laboratories. And the Pack-a-Punch part will be in the morgue, which is to the right of the power switch room. There's three locations within that area that it can be in. What you're looking for is a little mess of cables. See, here's the morgue just to the right of the power switch. Go ahead and look in here. This is one location right here on the end of these iron lung-like things. It can also be on the end of this countertop right there, or in the chair next to the desk. So once you have those two pieces, go ahead and make your way back to the war room, and we're going to go ahead and activate the DEF CON switches, but they need to be activated in a specific order for this step, an order which I'm going to explain and show you here. It's pretty easy. From the elevator that brings you down from the upstairs, you're going to want to run to the switch that's farthest away first, all the way down here, away from the elevator. Flip that as your first switch. That'll take you to DEF CON 2. Next, you need to make your way to the server room and flip that DEF CON switch in order to bring you to DEF CON 3. The purpose of all this has to do with getting a certain TV to move inside the panic room for the presidents that will otherwise it won't move. After the server room, head back to the staircase near the elevator and hit the switch up the staircase. That'll bring you to DEF CON 4, and then hit the switch at the bottom of the staircase to bring you to DEF CON 5. At this point, you can go ahead and enter the teleporter to take you to the panic room. Before you grab the third Pack-a-Punch piece, though, go ahead and walk up to the TV shown here on screen and hold your interact button. You should hear a noise and it should slide back. At this point, it's going to reveal a 4-digit code. You're going to want to go ahead and write that code down as the panic room code. There's 4 codes we have to record for this Easter egg. And there's a certain order they have to be entered in, so make sure you enter the code and where you got it. When that's done, go ahead and pick up the third piece of the Pack-a-Punch machine. Well, it's not the Pack-a-Punch machine, it's the teleporter part that gets you to the Pack-a-Punch, but anyway. Once you've done that, go ahead and build that at whatever crafting bench you feel like building it. I built mine downstairs in the laboratory to the left of the Bowie knife. It doesn't really matter. Also, don't be like me. Make sure you actually pick it up. I forgot to pick it up several times, so just remember to pick it up. Once you have that, go back to the war room and go to the perk machine, the cola perk machine, and turn around. There'll be a wall of keys. You can also just hold your interact button and you should see that one key there disappear. Once you have that key, make your way back up to the main offices, which is on the top floor. Once you get to the main offices, you're going to run to the desk here in the middle of the room and hold square on the drawer. It'll open, and this will be a second 4-digit code. You're going to want to enter this. You're going to want to record this 4-digit code as the main office's code. Once you've done that, go ahead and make your way. Go ahead and make your way to the Pack-a-Punch at Groom Lake by installing the signal amplifier and activating the DEFCON switches again. You'll need a Pack-a-Punched explosive weapon for most of this Easter egg. One step, you can use grenades. I recommend just grabbing the trench gun and Pack-a-Punching it at this point. Whatever approach works for you is fine. You'll just need a Pack-a-Punched weapon with explosive damage. Once you have either the starting pistol, the trench gun, or both upgraded, go ahead and make your way back to the main part of the map and make your way down to the laboratories. Once in the labs, run straight through the room with the Bowie knife and look to the window just outside of it. This is where the trench gun comes in handy. Just lob several rounds towards this machine that you see on screen. I'm not exactly sure what part of the room you have to damage with explosions, but eventually this 4-digit code will pop up. Make sure you take down this code as the laboratory code. It doesn't matter really what order you get these codes in, it just matters what order you have to enter them for a step later in the Easter egg, so that's why it's important to take down where you got them and what they are. If you don't write them down, they won't disappear. You'll just have to run around looking at them again, unless you have a really good head for numbers, which I don't. So anyway, once you have that code, go ahead and make your way up to, again, the top floor. This time we're going to be in the hallway right by the elevator upstairs. All you need to get the final code is a Pack-a-Punched weapon. It doesn't have to be explosive. I don't know if it works with a ray gun or not. All you're going to need is a Pack-a-Punched weapon. And in order to get the last code, all you have to do is shoot the gold plates next to the portraits in this hallway, in the president's hallway, in a specific order. Not the portraits, you need to shoot the gold plates next to them. You're going to want to shoot Washington's first. He's the guy on the far left. Then you want to shoot the third portrait plate next, the second one, and the fourth one. So the order is 1, 3, 2, 4. Just shoot the gold plates just like you saw there on screen. That panel right next to President Washington will open up, revealing the final 4-digit code. This code is normally recorded as the paintings code. Now, once we have all 4 codes, we're almost done. Make your way down to the war room. And you're going to use this big old console right here in order to enter the 4 codes in a specific order. You're going to want to, in order to enter the codes, you have to knife each number individually until it becomes what you want. Like for example, you're going to want to enter the codes in the following order. The first code is the paintings code, the one you got from shooting the presidents. The second one is the laboratory code. Third is the main offices. The fourth is the one you got from the panic room. In order to enter these codes, you have to knife each of the 4 numbers. Like for example, my code for the paintings was 6450. So you have to knife each number until it becomes a 6, a 4, a 5, and a 0. It'll be different for you guys, but that's what I had to do for mine. Then hit the red button on the right side. You'll hear the confirmation noise and a different picture will appear on the giant monitor. If you get it wrong, it'll simply say incorrect code. Just start over from the paintings. Enter your paintings code first, laboratories, then the offices, then the TV code, or the panic room code, however you want to refer to it. Once you've done that, all you need to do is activate the DEFCON switches again and return to no man's land. At this point, you're going to need to survive 3 rounds in no man's land, 3 full rounds if you haven't done it already. If you have, you can go ahead and grab the Project Skadi prototype right away. Otherwise, you're going to have to survive 3 rounds until the side of the Pack-a-Punch area opens up all the way. At which point there will be a blue case on the side. All you have to do is hold your interact button and voila! Project Skadi is yours. The Easter egg is complete. You now have the winner's Howl, which you can freely, quickly, and easily upgrade at this point, most likely into the winner's Fury. It's a very powerful frost gun that can freeze zombies dead in their tracks. Once they're frozen, they can just be knifed or they will just disintegrate if given enough time. They can kind of trap you up though, since they're still kind of solid when they're frozen. If you get a lot of zombies around you, you can get kind of trapped up in the later rounds. But this is an extremely powerful weapon. A lot of ammo, a lot of zombies killed per shot of the weapon, a lot of fun to use, a really simple, really fun Easter egg to do. I hope this guide has helped you guys. If it has, drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.